Hi, today's bird is Genesis chapter 8, verse 22, and it says, while the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. So, according to the scriptures, there is the seed time, which is the time for sowing, and there's the harvest time, which is the time for reaping. And this can be seen in the physical world and in natural things, such as in plants and then in trees and also in reproduction too. But also, this principle applies spiritually. According to Galatians chapter 6, verse 7 to 9, it says, be not deceived, God is no mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life everlasting. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. So there's always a time for sowing and a time for reaping. And one of the things that we sow is well doing good. There's always a time for reaping, and we will reap if we faint not. And also, we also sow our words, just like in Proverbs chapter 18, verse 20 to 21 tells us, a man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth, and with the increase of his lips shall he be filled. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So words are like seeds that go forth, and then eventually our lives are the product of the words that were spoken in the past, amongst other things, of course. But the words are a very crucial factor in who we become and what our lives become. And also, from that Galatians chapter 6, verse 7 to 9, it's clear that if we sow seeds by, of course, reading God's word, praying, we're going to reap the fruits in the future. Sometimes it doesn't happen immediately because, like looking at trees, they didn't just become trees overnight when the seeds were sown. Some of them take years, some months, and it's the same thing spiritually. We don't reap just immediately. Sometimes it can be that way, but not every time. That's why there's a due season. There's a time for sowing and there's a time for reaping. So we have to sow good always.